Alright, so this is a little ridiculous. Let me start off by saying, first off, I don't approve of none of the violence, none of the destruction. It's just pointless, honestly. I don't approve of what really happened at the Capitol. I think there were better ways to handle that, but I understand that they wanted their voices heard. I understand their frustration. But to sit there and call them terrorists, no. To sit there and say they deserve 10 years in prison and this, that, and the other, no. They busted a few windows. They flipped a couple chairs over. But when it comes down to it, that's about as much destruction as there was. You want to talk about terrorism, then let's talk about the BLM and Antifa members that have been out there looting, rioting, destroying, burning down cities, burning down businesses, destroying lives. That's terrorism. If you're going to call these people that stormed the Capitol a bunch of terrorists because they stormed the Capitol and busted some windows and flipped some chairs, and we need to tie in BLM and Antifa right there to them. I mean, they didn't disrupt anybody's life. They didn't destroy anything. They didn't burn nothing down. They broke a couple of windows and flipped a couple of chairs. They wanted their voice heard, just like BLM and Antifa wants their voice heard. I don't approve of none of it. I don't approve of the violence. I don't approve of the destruction. I really don't. When it comes down to property damage, Antifa and BLM has got that beat hands down. If anybody's going to be called a terrorist, call them terrorists. Go lock them up. Put them in jail. These people out here saying that that woman that died in the Capitol deserved to die. She didn't deserve to die any more than George Floyd deserved to die or anybody else deserved to die. That's just stupid. You guys aggravate the mess out of me. The only way we're going to fix this country is if we work together. But you got people out there letting the media control their lives. It's freaking ridiculous. And then everybody's sitting over here going, oh, well, these other countries saw what happened to the Capitol. Now they're laughing at us and they think we're weak. They've been laughing at us for a few months now. They've been watching the destruction from BLM and destruction from Antifa. They've been watching all this and the government's failure to stop that. So believe me, they've been looking at us and laughing at us for months now. They're not just sitting there going, oh, well, look at this one incident at the Capitol. No, they've been saying, look at everything that's been going on. Y'all are ridiculous. Y'all letting this freaking media control you way too much. Y'all need to turn off your TVs. If y'all that daggone sensitive, y'all need to turn off your TVs. I mean, they got you out there destroying things. They got you out there hating one another. They got you hiding in your house scared of some virus. It's just stupid. Y'all can't sit there and say this woman deserved to die because she's a Trump supporter. Y'all can't sit there and say these Trump supporters that, invaded Capitol Hill, they deserve to die and they deserve prison. No. If we're going to arrest all these folks, then we need to go back and pull up tape and start arresting the BLM and Antifa members that were out there destroying the countries. And then y'all need to go out there and at least over here at the Capitol, they tried to stop these people from entering the Capitol. But what we need to do is go and start arresting the governors and the mayors and this, that, and the other that allowed Antifa and BLM to go and destroy these cities, burn down these businesses, destroy lives, assault people who did not have the same viewpoint as them. I mean, y'all spend so much time trying to hate each other that nobody's willing to take the time to try to figure out how to work together. Until we figure out how to work together, these other countries are going to keep laughing at us. I don't approve of none of that. I really don't. I believe people need to have their voices heard. I believe that Trump was done wrong, 100%. I'm a Trump supporter, 100%. I believe he was done wrong. But, Joe Biden's taking office and there's nothing anybody can do about it really now. So it's just, you try to live your life and hope that he don't destroy us in 4 years. And that's the only thing I can hope for. But I'm not going to sit here and hate anybody that voted for the man. Until y'all start working together, till y'all figure out that the media is turning us against each other, especially the far left media. that the media is turning us up against one another. And what really gets me is that all these people that sat there and said, oh, well, you know, the police didn't need to go in and pepper spray nobody and shoot nobody and hurt nobody at these peaceful protests. You mean these riots? Oh, they didn't need to go hurt nobody. Yeah, nobody should get hurt during all of this. But Trump supporters are charging the Capitol. Y'all need to put them down. Y'all need to arrest them. So it's okay for one people to do it, but not the other people to do it. Y'all just ridiculous. Y'all spend way too much time trying to figure out ways to hate one another. We need to get this country back open. We need to get people back to work. We need to try to figure out how we're going to survive the next 4 years. We need to try to figure out how we're going to survive all together. Because if it gets to the point where we just can't work together, this country's just going to fall apart. It ain't falling apart yet. It's in bad shape, but it ain't fell apart yet. It's doggone ridiculous, man. Y'all need to grow up. God bless.